Imagine waking up every morning, not because you have to, but because you choose to, because you have learned to embrace solitude with a sense of joy and peace. Picture the quiet moments after dawn, when the world is still hushed and every breath feels like a fresh start. In a society that constantly pressures us to socialize, to fill the silence with the noise of others, the idea of finding fulfillment in being alone may seem counterintuitive. Yet, there lies a profound truth. The most important relationship you can nurture is the one you have with yourself. For many, old age is portrayed as a time when loneliness is inevitable, a period defined by the loss of social connections, fading friendships, and a dwindling circle of acquaintances. Society tells us that our worth is measured by the number of friends we have, the parties we attend, and the constant stream of interactions on social media. This is a lie, a distraction from the deeper, more meaningful relationships that truly nourish our souls. The reality is that while socializing does bring connection, laughter, and shared experiences, it should not be the sole foundation of our happiness. True contentment comes when you learn to be at ease in your own company. When you embrace solitude as an opportunity for self-discovery, you unlock a reservoir of inner strength that no external validation can ever provide. In those quiet moments, you begin to listen to your own thoughts, without the constant chatter of the world, a time when you can reflect on your experiences, understand your emotions, and decide what truly matters. This inward journey builds a profound connection with your inner self, fostering self-awareness, emotional independence, and ultimately, a lasting sense of joy. The myth of constant social interaction in our youth. We are conditioned to believe that being surrounded by people is synonymous with being happy. We chase friendships, attend every social gathering, and equate our self-worth with the number of interactions we have. Yet, as we grow older, this very approach can leave us feeling empty and overwhelmed. When every social encounter is driven by the need to fill a void, we risk losing the deeper meaning of connection. Superficial interactions may bring momentary cheer, but they rarely provide the enduring satisfaction that comes from genuine, heartfelt relationships. Consider the difference between being in a crowded room and truly connecting with someone. In a crowded room, you might be surrounded by dozens of faces, but if those faces do not offer real understanding, warmth, or a sense of belonging, the loneliness can persist, even intensify. In contrast, a quiet conversation with someone who truly listens to you, who values your opinions and shares in your joys and sorrows, is far more fulfilling. It is this quality of connection based on mutual respect, authentic dialogue, and emotional honesty that can sustain you through life's challenges. Redefining social value, quality over quantity. As we age, the social circles we once cherished may shrink, and that is not a sign of failure. It is a natural evolution. The high value is not in how many friends you have, but in the quality of the relationships you maintain. True friends are those who uplift you, who challenge you to grow, and who celebrate your successes without envy. They offer support during tough times and share in the joy of your triumphs. Such relationships are built on trust and mutual respect, and they contribute far more to your overall sense of fulfillment than a superficial network ever could. When you learn to prioritize quality over quantity, you also begin to appreciate the moments of solitude. Rather than feeling lonely when you are alone, you start to see those moments as opportunities to recharge, reflect, and truly appreciate the beauty of your own company. This balanced approach, valuing deep connections while also cherishing the quiet spaces where you can be yourself, is the cornerstone of a well-rounded, fulfilling life. The transformative power of embracing solitude. Embracing solitude does not mean isolating yourself from the world. It means finding the equilibrium between external connection and inner contentment. It is about cultivating a relationship with yourself that is as nurturing and robust as any relationship you could have with another person. When you are content in your own company, you create a sanctuary of peace within, a wellspring of creativity, resilience, and personal insight that can sustain you regardless of external circumstances. In solitude, you have the time and space to reconnect with your passions and interests, those activities and hobbies that light up your spirit. Whether it is reading, painting, gardening, or simply taking long walks in nature, these pursuits allow you to explore your inner landscape without distraction. They provide a clarity of mind and a depth of understanding that enrich your life in ways that constant social interaction never can. Moreover, solitude gives you the freedom to face your own thoughts without the constant noise of opinions and expectations. In this reflective space, you learn to trust your own judgment, to understand your emotions, and to set goals that truly resonate with your deepest values. This process of introspection and self-care builds a resilient foundation that empowers you to navigate the challenges of old age with grace and dignity. The role of solitude in building emotional resilience. Many of us fear solitude because we associate it with loneliness or isolation. However, there is a significant difference between being alone and being lonely. Loneliness is a state of disconnection, a feeling that something essential is missing. Solitude, on the other hand, is a deliberate choice, a time to reconnect with your inner self, and to cultivate the peace that comes from knowing who you truly are. When you spend time alone, you learn to embrace your strengths and to confront your weaknesses without judgment. This self-acceptance is a powerful antidote to the insecurity and self-doubt that can creep in as we age. It allows you to develop a strong sense of self-worth that is not dependent on external validation. Over time, this inner strength not only makes you more emotionally resilient, but also more capable of forming deeper, more meaningful connections when you do choose to socialize. In the quiet moments of solitude, you can work through unresolved issues, process your emotions, and create space for healing and growth. This process is essential for building emotional resilience, as it teaches you how to manage stress, face adversity, and ultimately find joy in your own company. The ability to stand firmly in your own identity, to be comfortable with who you are, is a profound gift, one that sets the stage for a fulfilling life regardless of the external circumstances. Balancing external relationships and inner peace. Of course, human beings are inherently social creatures, and meaningful relationships are a vital part of our existence. The key, however, is to strike a balance between nurturing external connections and maintaining a rich inner life. Socializing can bring laughter, shared experiences, and emotional support, but it should never be the sole source of your happiness. When you rely too heavily on external validation, you risk becoming entangled in the superficial dynamics of social circles that may ultimately leave you feeling empty. The true value of social interaction lies in its ability to complement your inner peace, not to replace it. It is important to seek out relationships that add depth and meaning to your life. Relationships that are built on authenticity, trust, and mutual respect. When you engage with others from a place of strength and self-assurance, you contribute positively to your connections, and in turn, those relationships enrich your life. Learning to appreciate solitude does not mean rejecting social opportunities altogether. Rather, it means choosing quality over quantity in your relationships. Focus on cultivating a few deep, lasting connections rather than trying to maintain a large, superficial network. The relationships that truly matter are those that encourage growth, offer genuine support, and allow you to be your authentic self. The freedom of embracing your own company. Imagine waking up every day, not because the world demands it, but because you have learned to find joy in your own company. There is a unique freedom in being content with yourself, a liberation from the need for constant social validation or the pressure to fill every moment with activity. When you embrace solitude, you discover that the most profound relationship you can have is with your own soul. This realization can be both empowering and transformative. It allows you to set aside the false belief that your worth is determined by the number of friends you have or the frequency of your social engagements. Instead, you learn to value your own thoughts, experiences, and inner strength as the true measures of your identity. In the quiet of your own space, you can pursue personal passions, engage in self-reflection, and cultivate an environment that nurtures your creativity and growth. This time alone is not about loneliness. It is about reconnecting with your inner self, understanding your true needs, and fostering a deep sense of contentment that no external factor can diminish. As you become more comfortable in your solitude, you begin to appreciate that the relationship with yourself is the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. The transformation that comes with solitude, embracing solitude with joy and peace, transforms your entire outlook on life. When you learn to be content alone, you free yourself from the constant need for external validation, and you gain the confidence to pursue your dreams without hesitation. This shift in perspective allows you to focus on what truly matters: your passions, your personal growth, and your inner well-being. There is an undeniable power in taking time for yourself. Every quiet moment of reflection becomes a stepping stone toward a more meaningful existence, a chance to align your actions with your deepest values. It is in these moments of solitude that you can truly understand who you are, what you desire, and how you wish to contribute to the world. This process of self-discovery builds resilience. When you are comfortable with your own company, you develop the emotional independence to face challenges head-on. Instead of feeling isolated or lonely, you begin to see solitude as a wellspring of inspiration and strength, a source of inner peace that remains constant, regardless of external circumstances. The transformation that comes with embracing solitude is subtle yet profound. It allows you to shed the weight of societal expectations and to focus on nurturing your own soul. By doing so, you cultivate an enduring sense of fulfillment that empowers you to live with purpose and to form relationships that are truly enriching. The challenge of balancing solitude and social connection. While the benefits of solitude are immense, it is also important to maintain a balance with meaningful social interactions. Human connection is vital, and engaging with others brings opportunities for growth, joy, and shared experiences. The key is to view socializing not as the sole source of happiness, but as a complement to the rich inner life you build in solitude. Quality matters more than quantity when it comes to relationships. Focus on deep, authentic connections rather than spreading yourself thin across many superficial interactions. The people who truly enhance your life are those who share your values, challenge your thinking, and support your journey without demanding constant attention. In cultivating these meaningful relationships, remember that the goal is to enrich your life, not to define it. Engage with others in a way that adds value, listens to their stories, and shares in the mutual experience of growth. This balanced approach allows you to enjoy the benefits of both solitude and social connection, without becoming overly dependent on either. Moreover, by embracing solitude, you also learn to appreciate the moments of social interaction even more deeply. When you are grounded in your own self-worth, every encounter becomes more intentional, and every relationship more rewarding. This understanding transforms the way you view socializing. It is not an obligation to fill a void, but a choice that enriches your life. The power of self-reflection and personal growth. At the heart of embracing solitude lies the power of self-reflection, a process that not only brings clarity, but also fuels personal growth. In the quiet moments away from the noise of constant interaction, you have the opportunity to examine your life, understand your emotions, and learn from your experiences. This reflective practice allows you to identify what truly matters, to set meaningful goals, and to take steps toward fulfilling your deepest aspirations. Self-reflection is a tool for building resilience. When you take the time to process your thoughts and emotions, you gain the strength to overcome challenges and to turn setbacks into stepping stones for success. Every moment spent in honest reflection is a moment invested in your future, a future that is built on wisdom, clarity, and unwavering self-respect. Moreover, self-reflection enables you to break free from patterns of negative thinking and to develop a more positive, empowered mindset. It encourages you to confront the fears that hold you back and to transform them into fuel for progress. In this way, solitude becomes not a state of isolation, but a catalyst for continuous improvement and a richer, more fulfilling life. Embracing the journey, living with purpose and intention. Ultimately, the goal is to live a life that is rich with meaning, purpose, and genuine fulfillment. This requires a conscious decision to prioritize your own well-being and to invest your time in what truly matters. Every decision, every habit, and every moment of self-reflection contributes to the legacy you are building. Living with intention means acknowledging that your time is finite. It means rejecting the idea that you have endless opportunities to pursue your dreams, and instead seizing each day as a precious gift. This mindset shift is not about fear of death. It is about the exhilarating realization that every moment counts. By embracing responsibility for your own life, you empower yourself to create a future defined by growth, resilience, and deep, lasting joy. It is a commitment to personal excellence that requires you to step out of your comfort zone, to face challenges head-on, and to pursue your dreams relentlessly. The life you build is a reflection of the choices you make today, a tapestry woven from courage, passion, and the determination to live fully. A call to action.
Seize every moment. As you move forward, I urge you to reflect on these truths with an open heart and a determined spirit. Ask yourself, are you living intentionally, or are you allowing distractions and fears to dictate your days? Every moment you hesitate, every opportunity you let slip by, is a piece of your life that you can never recover. This is the most urgent call you will ever hear. To live with passion, to act decisively, and to never postpone the pursuit of your dreams. Do not wait for the perfect moment, for the stars to align, or for external validation to give you permission to live boldly. The time is now. Embrace the freedom that comes from taking full responsibility for your life. Step into each day with a fierce commitment to growth, knowing that every decision you make shapes the legacy you leave behind. Remember that the quality of your life is measured not by the number of distractions you overcome, but by the depth of your experiences and the strength of your relationships. Cultivate a life where every action is deliberate, every connection is meaningful, and every moment is a testament to the person you are becoming. Your journey is unique, and it is up to you to ensure that your legacy is one of courage, wisdom, and enduring joy. In conclusion, the legacy you create. In closing, imagine looking back on your life with no regrets, knowing that you embraced every moment, took bold risks, and built a legacy of true meaning. Envision a future where your days are filled with purpose, where your relationships are deep and authentic, and where your inner light shines brightly, illuminating every path you take. This is not a fantasy. It is a reality waiting to be claimed by those who understand that time is the most precious gift of all. Your life is a collection of moments, and the legacy you leave behind is determined by how wisely you choose to spend each one. Let go of the trivial, the superficial, and the transient. Instead, invest in experiences, relationships, and self-improvement that nourish your soul. Guard your time, honor your journey, and let your actions be guided by the unyielding belief that every day is an opportunity to create a life of meaning and fulfillment. May you find the courage to seize each moment with passion, and the wisdom to build a future that is rich in joy, resilience, and love. Remember, you have the power to shape your destiny. Every step you take is a building block of your legacy. Do not let fear or complacency steal away the time you have. Instead, live fully, love deeply, and never stop striving to be the best version of yourself. Thank you for listening, and may you always live with the urgency, dignity, and boundless joy that comes from truly embracing every precious moment of your life.